Nearly 2 years ago, I casually said something in a video that unknowingly changed my future forever. This happened in a Which of My Subscribers Has the Most Subscribers upload, which came out the 27th of January 2023. So let's watch the now famous moment. Looking for someone else from 2022, the B3, here we are. What, 2.4 million views 3 months ago. Very nice.
This is a new series of collectible Lego.
Just very loud. Bit loud. Got it turned down.
Like this popcorn block.
Oh, that popcorn boy was amazing. Right, okay, the B3, if you're watching, which obviously you are, you're subscribed, therefore you watch every video without fail. What do I have to do for you to give me the very popcorn boy from the viral I built a working Lego movie theater? Okay, let me know in the comments. Cannot wait to hear from you. So yes, I threw out a random proposal to a random YouTuber I'd never communicated with before, and I asked him for his Lego popcorn guy. Now at time of recording, his video had 2.4 million views. It now has 5 million views, so it's even more famous. Anyway, in my original video, I also said this. Cannot wait to hear from you. When I get him, I'm gonna sit him right there by my plant. It's gonna be great. Now, interestingly, 2 years later, my plant's still alive, which is good, but I actually do have a couple of Lego figurines there. Here's a Lego me with my 100 million briefcase and a Lego traffic cone Becky. I was given these by a subscriber at an event at some point. But anyway, on my original video, I did indeed receive a response from the B3, and he said, thanks so much for the feature, Jack, but I'm not going to hand over my precious popcorn mini figurine, brackets named Cornelius, quite so easily. Get a Lego-related Guinness World Record first, then he's yours. So this was at a time where I was doing a lot of world record videos. Now, I'll be honest, I saw that comment and I secretly thought to myself, that sounds like quite a bit of effort. So I kind of put the whole thing on the back burner, and eventually I did admit to this in one of my Reddit videos, but then the B3 posted this on my subreddit suggesting some alternatives. What should Jack trade for the real Cornelius? I'd still prefer to see the Lego world record, but I'm open to suggestions. Now, there were lots and lots of different ideas, but one that I was personally interested in was have him paint you a picture of Cornelius for the trade. So on that day, apparently 2 years ago, I promised I'd draw Cornelius, send the drawing to the B3, and receive Cornelius in return. But did I draw him? No, I didn't. And my audience would not let me forget about this. Constantly, every single week on the subreddit, I received some kind of mention about me drawing Cornelius because I still hadn't done it, and it was yet another unkept promise. Seriously, look at how many posts we are receiving. This is absolutely ridiculous. Here's one meme about me drawing Cornelius. This is from 5 months ago. Here's another one. This was literally uploaded yesterday. This one's from 9 months ago, celebrating the 1 year anniversary of not the first time I mentioned Cornelius, but the time 6 months later when I promised to draw him. Also, because I wasn't getting around to drawing Cornelius, other people started drawing him instead, and as you can see, there was some really amazing art. Also, Cornelius led to possibly the most incredible post on my subreddit, a comic book about me receiving Cornelius and for some reason falling in love, and then I ended up pregnant, and I'll not spoil what happened next. You'll have to look that one up for yourself. Now, a lot of the time when I'm recording my Reddit videos, I ignore posts about Cornelius, but 6 months ago in a video, I did actually acknowledge things again. This is what I said. Here we go. Go on then, drawing Cornelius. Oh, no. It's so irritating because there's things like that that I want to actually do and they make sense. I do. If I don't end up doing them right away, it's then like not relevant anymore, and it's like, well, this is weird. You've left it too long, so then you leave it a bit longer, and then before you know it, you've left it even longer, and then you have even less of a reason to go through with it. I really do want to draw Cornelius, but will B2 even still want to send me Cornelius? Probably not at this point. It's been over a year. Now, I called him B2. Not sure how that happened. The YouTuber's called B3. But anyway, he commented on the video and said, Cornelius is still up for grabs, Jack. Completely irrelevant or not. This was 6 months ago. My God. Now, people say I never wanted to draw Cornelius, but just to prove I always had the intention, this is an email from the B3 back in February 2023. He accepted my painting idea, and he also said that he'd been watching my videos for a long time, and he never expected to be featured in a video, so that's very nice. I got back to him just to make sure he was 100% comfortable with the trade. He said he was, and I said, amazing, I'll get started on your painting as soon as possible. And that was February 2023. But guess what? Yesterday, I finally decided enough was enough, and I began drawing Cornelius. Thank you. Yes, big moment. Hopefully Editor Becky put some cool music there, or that'll have been a bit awkward. So I sat down with some inspiration in front of me, and I finally began drawing the big fella himself. The rough sketch took about 10 minutes to complete, and I decided I'd draw him and his popcorn counter within the movie theater of the viral video he originally featured in. Here's my sketch, just a rough outline. I never claimed I was an amazing drawer. I can acceptably draw, but I never claimed that my drawing I sent to BK would be good. I just said I'd do it. After I had the initial sketch, it was time to start coloring him in. I began by doing the brickwork, and I think I actually did quite a nice job here in terms of the shading and whatnot. Then it was time to do the brown counter in front of him, and this I did kind of screw up. I just could not get it to look right. The shading just wouldn't work, and it did look quite messy, but you know, what can you do? Then it was time for the red paint. I colored in the two little popcorn boxes in front of him, and then I started painting the actual red part of Cornelius's body. This is a very big moment, a long time in the making. I then did the red behind him, which looked kind of terrible, but what can you do? I managed to do a much better job on his popcorn head. I think once again, that's some nice use of shading. I like that. I'm proud of that. And also the colors of his head came out quite nicely too. I filled in the black tray that the popcorn sat on. I filled in the rest of the counter in front of him. I added a bit of shading to his white arms. That came out quite nicely. And a little bit more depth was added to his head as well. The drink in front of him didn't really come out great, but what can you do? I added a bit more detail to the brickwork. I then painted in a simplified version of the picture behind him. And after a couple more touches, it was ready to dry. Once Cornelius was dry, my drawing was looking okay, but I decided I'd Sharpie in the outlines. I found that this kind of takes an average drawing and kind of just makes it look a bit better without much effort. So Cornelius was looking quite nicely. I then had the intense job of drawing his face, which fortunately went totally fine. And then I decided, you know what, let's just outline the entire drawing, because if you're an average drawer, it's basically a good way of hiding all of your mistakes, and it adds a nice level of depth as well. So just like that, my drawing was just about complete. So all I needed to do now was cut it out so I could frame it. I did film this completely out of focus, and the camera very slowly fell over too, so not great from me. Ooh. But the last thing to do was sign my work so everyone knew this was an authentic JMW. And now 2 years later, here is Cornelius in his frame. Looks alright, doesn't it? That's cute. If I was B3, I'd be proud to have this on my wall. I can't believe I've actually done it. I have actually drawn Cornelius. That's another promise kept. You can't be mad at me anymore. So I finally held up my end of the bargain. I reached out to the B3. He said the doubters say this day would never come. But he sent me a postal address, so I guess all I need to do now is get this boxed up and shipped to the USA. B3 will open it, hopefully be satisfied, and then he'll send me back Cornelius himself so I can unbox him in this video. Oh, what a very, very exciting day it is. Ooh, what could this be? Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, 600 days into the making, I have what I believe is a certain popcorn mini figurine. I've also been sent a 41-second video. It looks like my parcel made it to North America. And who's this cheeky little fella? Oh, I don't know. I guess we should give this a watch. Okay, here we go.
Here it is. After over 600 days of unkept promises, the countless memes and fan art people have made.
Yeah,
it seems to be a rough trip across the ocean. Finally, time to see what Jack has created in exchange for Cornelius here. Here we go.
Oh yeah, you be careful with the fella. Is he alright? Is he alright? It looks like he stuck him down. Down he goes. Alright, fair enough. God, this is exciting. Okay, so first we see B3 open the painting.
And this is the front. Wow! It looks just like him in the movie theater. And it's signed and framed and everything. Thank you so much, Jack. This was well worth the 2-year wait. I'm going to hang this up next to my play button.
Oh, that looks so nice. Look, his B3 play button, his B2 play button, and now my Cornelius painting. Ah, I'm buzzing with that, you know.
And as promised,
yes,
send you Cornelius, along with this bonus little guy for your mini office.
That's an adorable idea. Oh my god, and what a delightfully filmed and edited video too. So I took it out of the original parcel because there was addresses written all over it, but along with this little package, I also got this. So if I take that out, we can see, congratulations on your kept promise. We are honored to take part in recognizing your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional. This minifigure was inspected and packaged with great care by by the B3. Hell yeah. Is this an authentic card? I think it is. So that is definitely getting stuck over there with my other package by Rick cards. But if we take a look in this other package, come on, get out. We've got the little mini Cornelius that he was talking about. Did he make this? He must have painted one. Okay. And then we also have a tiny mini play button as well. Well, he wanted both of those in the mini room. So let me get my blue tack out. Here we go. Okay, there you go. So there's the mini room, and you can see I've got Cornelius right here, and I've put the Lego play button above it too. And now I guess all that's left is the actual big fella himself. Okay, here we go. Little unravel. Oh, I think I can see something. I can't believe this. Oh my god. All right, you ready? You ready? You ready? This is the big moment. This is the big moment, ladies and gentlemen. Cornelius! Yes! Oh my god. I cannot believe it. The man himself, 2 years later, and we have got Cornelius. I've kept a promise. Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm genuinely so happy. Right, as promised, I said he would go over here. So let's plonk him down in between Traffic Cone Becky and Jack Sucks at Life. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. That is possibly my most infamous promise officially ticked off the list. Huge shout out to the B3. His link's in the description. The fact that he actually went through and sent me Cornelius after all this time, that is amazing. I'm honestly really happy. That's so funny. I can't believe it. We got the little fella. We actually got him. Alright, thanks a lot guys. I'll see you later.